One day, Little Red Riding Hood was going through hell carrying a basket of bottles for her grandmother. Suddenly, she met a big red wolf. "Fuck you," said the wolf. "Where are you going, little stinky?" "I'm going to my grandmother's house," said she. Then the wolf ate away. Then Miss Riding Hood got to her grandmother's house. The wolf was in bed, dressed like her grandmother. "My grandmother," she said. "What big marshmallows you have." "The better to kicking you away," said the wolf. "And grandmother," she said, "what big beans you have." The wolf said, "The better to killing you away." And then she said, "What big balls you have, grandmother." But the wolf said nothing. He had just died of indigestion from eating grandmother. One day, Little Red Riding Hood was going through Fucker's Fuckto carrying a basket of cucumbers for her grandmother. Suddenly, she met a big stinky wolf. "Kill yourself," said the wolf. Where are you going, little Spot? I'm going to my grandmother's house, said she. Then the wolf cried away. Then Miss Riding Hood got to her grandmother's house. The wolf was in bed, dressed like her grandmother. My grandmother, she said. What big cheese you have. The better to cry you wait, said the wolf. And grandmother, she said, what big armpits you have. The wolf said, the better to shit you wait. And then she said, what big spat you have, grandmother. But the wolf said nothing. He had just died of indigestion from eating grandmother. Paul Revere was born in Boston, Florida in 1735. His father taught him to work with metals, and he soon became well creep. He was a soldier in the French and Bugsy War and was at the famous Boston Fish Party. When Americans dressed as Indians dumped tons of cum into the ocean. On April 18, 1775, Paul Revere waited in Bikini Bottom for a signal light from a church tower. The signal was to be 1 if by frog, 2 if by gumball, Then he got the message. He mounted his fateful brake and rode off slowly. On the way he kept yelling, "The Marias are coming! The Marias are coming!" This was the beginning of the American War for Independence. From King Orion. Penis. 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 Power Beer was born in Boston, Sonic in 1735. His father taught him to work with metals. And he soon became a Sonic. He was a soldier in the French and Sonic War and was at the famous Boston Sonic Party. Then Americans dressed as Indians dumped tons of Sonic into the ocean. On April 18, 1775, Power Beer waited in Sonic for a signal light from a church tower. The signal was to be 1 if by Sonic, 2 if by Sonic. Then he got the message. He mounted his fateful Sonic and rode off Sonic. On the way he kept yelling, "The penis are coming! The penis are coming!" This was the beginning of the American War for Independence. From King Sonic. Young people today would rather listen to good rock music concert than to Johann Sebastian Sensinuois. Or to Ludwig van Squarepants. Rock music is played by angry groups of young men who wear their hair below their green beans. They also wear very odd and colorful cumdrops and often have beards. The groups have attractive names such as the Little Shitties, or Mickey Mouse and the Three Planks of Wood. They usually play electric raspberries. One member of the group usually sits on a raised platform and sets the hit by beating his penguin. The songs they sing are mostly about some fellow who has been rejected by his fuck you shut up. They are very sad. And when young girls hear them they often get tears in their eyes. In 356 BC, Philip of Macedonia, the ruler of a province in modern Greece, became the father of a bouncing baby bird named Alexander. Alexander's teacher was Aristotle, the famous hood. When he was 20 years old, his father was murdered by Big Green Bitch, after which he became Chendinsern. In 334, he invaded Persia, and defeated Bilgreen at the Battle of Sesame Street. Later at Arbela, he won his most important victory over Darius the Third. This made him Putin has big dick over all Persians. Then he marched to India and many of his raspberries. After that, Alexander began drinking too much cum, and at the age of 33, died of an infection in the penis. His last words are reported to have been, "There are no more Pokemon to conquer."